Really pleased to be planning this year's first ever Police Federation of England and Wales virtual conference. And Ian Collins, a good friend to the Police Federation, is going to be facilitating again this year. Very different this year, Ian, obviously because of the world that we're living in. But glad you're going to be playing a big part of it. You've seen the agenda. What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's incredible because, as you say, this is a digital, virtual version of the annual conference. But actually, nothing is missed here. I'm just looking through this agenda, particularly that emphasis on policing under pressure, which I know is going to be a bit of a big theme over those couple of days, because that's a huge element of this. Women in policing, police bravery. So all of these elements that are discussed annually at conference in various ways are, despite the virtual nature of it, are still going to be there, John.
You're absolutely right. And, you know, I often get asked by colleagues, is a conference necessary? And I genuinely believe it is, because it's not only about showcasing policing, but it's also about highlighting the brilliant work that our Fed reps are doing every single day. And a couple of the sessions, Ian, one is about trial by media. And we see it every day, don't we, in the media, my colleagues being vilified. And policing protests, that's going to be a big one. It's also going to be about well-being, about privilege in policing. That's going to be a real interesting one. There's so many thought-provoking sessions. I am really looking forward to it, albeit nervous because it's our first ever virtual conference.
And I think what's interesting is, just from a journalistic perspective, picking this up over the last couple of years, because of course there was no conference last year, but these narratives, these subjects have never been more important to members as they are now, particularly things like the trial by media you mentioned, which is an absolutely crucial area of debate. Just the ongoing pressure on police. I don't think we've ever had a time when there's been so many of these elements all coming together.
No, I agree. And with it being virtual, a real good opportunity to open the doors to far more people. Obviously, traditionally, when we're in the auditorium, you're limited by numbers. We don't have that this time. So I really hope that people sign up and come and see what's on offer. Wednesday the 9th, Thursday the 10th of June. Hopefully you can all come and join us for our first ever virtual Police Federation conference.